بالله من شر النساء ومن شر الشياطين والسلطان الله أعوذ بالله من شر النساء ومن شر الشياطين والسلطان الله برمة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق الناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقدار العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Father God, to you be all the glory for the great things you have done and the greater things you will do in our lives. We are eternally grateful for your covering over our lives. Lead us daily in your own way. Teach us to be pure and true. Show us what we ought to do, and may your grace continue to abide with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Yeah.
Should be under strict surveillance by the police. But I'm not doing any damage.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Welcome back. May you kindly sit down, Mr. Witness. Okay. Mr. Witness, as a matter of routine, may I remind you, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into local government councils and related matters, that you are still under oath. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good morning, Mr. Krubali, and you are welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Council, can we proceed, please?
Good morning, Chairperson, Commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Krubeli.
Good morning.
My co-counsel was or is meant to continue with your questioning today.
Okay.
Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Kuruban. How are you?
I'm fine.
It is good to have you back.
Thank you.
What's my case, sir? Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Yes. So basically, let's now talk about the issue regarding green vision. What can you tell us about green vision and the overpayment that was made by your finance department to green vision?
Green Vision for the overpayment, I cannot say for certain.
Commissioners, that will be on page 35 of the system report. Yes, please come again.
Yes, I said for Green Vision's overpayment, I have no knowledge on that.
What do you mean you don't have any knowledge on that? You wrote something about it on your statement. Is that all correct?
Yes, there was a time when Director of Finance Lamin Sise, on the 17th of July 2021.
Sorry, Mr. Krubali, is it Lamin Sise or Lamin Suso?
Lamin Suso, Director of Finance,
Yes, proceed.
requested my account number, the savings account number, to which I gave him. He said he's going to have some transfer of money to my account.
Yes.
Which I did. I gave him the account number. Then later on, he asked me to go to the bank, Vista Bank, on the 17th of July 2021, under his directives. I went there, checked on my, went with my account book, the passbook, then found out that there was a deposit of $300,000 from phone transfer.
From?
During that time, I may not remember exactly where it came from, because it's a passbook, it's a transfer, money transfer. He didn't tell me where this money is coming from.
Which account of yours was this transferred to?
Vista account.
Vista Bank account?
Vista Bank account.
So you have a personal bank account, Vista Bank?
Yes.
Can you avail us with your statement of account?
For Vista Bank?
Yes.
Yes, yes, I can do that.
Because the one we have is for EcoBank.
Okay, I have Vista Bank also.
So by tomorrow, Friday, or let's say Monday latest,
Monday.
or whichever day the commissioners feel appropriate.
Okay.
You'll want that statement of account.
Counsel, I believe that witness can bring the statement by tomorrow.
By tomorrow?
Is that
Yes.
so, Mr. Krubali?
Yes, ma.
You will be able to produce your account by tomorrow before close of working day? Because it's to ask them to print out your account for you from 2018 to March of 2023.
Okay, I will consult them, inshallah, tomorrow morning.
Do you have your account number here for Vista Bank?
Yes.
Can you provide that to the registrar of the...
Today?
Do you have the account number here with you?
Unless I search, I don't know, I don't have it here with me.
Okay, so but please produce the the accounts by tomorrow.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
In fact, we will need the account number by today, after your testimony, and then the rest you can provide by tomorrow. Mr. Korobale,
Yes, sir.
do you understand?
Yes, I understood.
Yeah, so once you're done testifying, we can get the details of your bank details today. Is that okay?
Okay, I'll try that.
Yes, so please proceed with your testimony regarding the money that was transferred to you from Green Vision.
Yes, 300,000 was deposited.
From Green Vision.
At the time, I cannot recall whether it's from Green Vision, but
Turn to your statement.
okay, the statement is Green Vision.
On the second page of your statement.
Yes, it is Green Vision.
Wait a minute. Just turn to your statement on the second page, where you have on the 17th July 2021. Can you start from there? Do you see it?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Yes, the paragraph on the 17th July.
Oh, okay, on the 17th of July 2021, Director Suso requested my bank account number. That's some amount of $300,000 is from Green Vision,
Yes.
which I withdraw and gave the money to Director of Finance.
Yes.
Himself, Director of Finance and CEO confirmed the receipt of the said money.
Now, do you now recall where that money is coming from?
Yes, it's from Green Vision.
Thank you. And then now, what was the money for?
The money, according to him, was meant for a refund to pay 1/6.
1/6.
Yes, that was the that was how he stated it. He said it was meant for a refund for 1/6.
So Laminso said it was for 1/6.
Yes.
And then do you recall when this was?
This was, if I can remember, it was the same day. Oh no, yes, the same day, 17th of July 2021.
21.
Yes.
Proceed.
Then I did so. I received it from my savings account, and then handed over the cash to him. That was the end of it.
Was there any 1/6 on this prior to this date that the Director of Finance pre-financed?
No.
So you knew that was not the case. What he wanted the money for was not really true.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you gave him this money, what do you think this money was for? And please, can you look up and then stop looking at your statement?
Yes.
So what was this money for?
Oh, it was meant for a kickback.
Kickback.
Yes, so he said so.
Who said so?
Himself, Director of Finance.
He said the money was for kickback.
Yes.
When did he say this?
That was long after these auditors came.
That was when?
After the auditors came.
And he said this in your presence.
Yes, he said it. I'm sure he might not remember it because he said there was a time he said, but you mentioned that this is it is kickback. He was refusing to hear that, and he said so.
Now, when you say kickback, what do you mean?
Kickback, to my knowledge, is a dash given to somebody as a reward or buko, they said.
What would that reward be in this circumstance? What did the Director of Finance do, or what did the area council do for Green Vision that will warrant the company to give them a kickback?
Oh, I may not know that, but according to him, it was a kickback. Maybe it was meant for appreciation of thanks or something like that.
Did Green Vision do any contract? Were there any contracts for the area council?
Actually, I don't know Green Viso as much, but they construct. They are contractors. Yes.
Did they do any work for the area council?
Yes, I learned that they did some job for area council.
When you say you land, what do you mean that you land? You work for the area council. In 2021, you were there as the cashier.
Yes.
So you must have known the projects that Green Vision were doing for.
Exactly. They were doing construction job for council.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what was it was for the road at Bajakunda.
Yes, road to Bajakunda.
And so you have known Green Vision prior to this kickback.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Correct.
So now you are familiar with Green Vision because you, as the cashier, you must have taken part in the subsequent payments to Green Vision.
Yes.
Now tell us about those payments, how they were made to Green Vision.
Green Vision's payments were made on installment payments.
Okay.
But for this particular contract, I cannot remember writing any check for this Green Vision.
You can't recall writing any check for Green Vision?
No.
But you know payments were made to them?
In fact, yes, there was an assets register, or no, debtors and creditors register. That I saw Green Vision in it, and I used to update it. When there is payment, then they ask me to update it. Director of Finance asked me to update it.
Now, how are contractors paid?
Sorry.
Yes.
You said you had creditors and debtors
Book.
ledger. Book.
Yes.
Can you please provide those books to the Commission?
Yes, not actually with me, but if I go to Basse, maybe the acting director of finance will have access to it.
Mr. Kurbali, you are the cashier of the Basse Area Council, and these are documents that should be within your purview. So we are directing that you produce these documents to the Commission.
Okay, I will do that. I will consult my...
So we will give you a week to do that, please. Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Kurubali.
Yes, sir.
So these payments made to Green Vision.
Yeah.
Have you seen the contract with Green Vision, the award?
No.
You have not seen the award?
No.
Do you know how much was supposed to be paid to them?
No.
So the audit report, let me read to you, says that overpayment of $2,064,295 is 20 bututs to Green Vision. During the review of the contract documents of Basse Area Council, we noted that the council awarded Lot 1 contract to Green Vision for the construction of roads at Bajakunda. Do you follow?
Yes, I'm following.
At an amount of $3,928,405. This is the contract amount, the award. Now, however, review of the council's bank statement revealed that $5,992,700 is 20 bututs was paid to Green Vision instead, and yet still the Green Vision is claiming for arrears of about $395,301 is 5 bututs. So now it was made in various installments. So in 2021 alone, there were about 3 installments. Do you understand that? But in making these installments, you were overpaying Green Vision at the same time. Do you get that?
Yes, I'm getting.
But now, when it comes to the issue regarding the $300,000, Green Vision, they gave evidence before this commission, and they said it was supposed to be for a charitable in their social corporate responsibility. If I can recall well, to dig boreholes. Do you follow?
Yes.
Was that the case? Was that true?
They said so, but it's like Director of Finance, what he said, it was a kickback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Director of Finance, what he told you prior to saying this is a kickback is that it's supposed to be for 1/6.
1/6, exactly.
Do you understand
He said
that?
it's for a refund for 1/6.
1/6.
Yeah.
So now, was that money for the digging of a borehole?
No.
Was it for 1/6?
No.
In fact, it could not have been for 1/6 because number one, there was no 1/6 prior to this date.
That's right.
Is that not correct?
That's correct, yes.
And number two, 1/6 money would not have been transferred by a contractor to the account of any personal employee or any employee of the area council.
That's true.
Is that not true?
That's true. That's
So
right.
this was a typical kickback from the Green Vision to
Director of Finance.
yes, through you.
Through me, yeah.
Do you have any benefit from this money?
Do I have?
Any benefit?
A single budut does not belong to me there.
But how would we know that?
Yes, I know that because since I received this money, I gave it to him.
But
directly.
that can be true. But how will we know that? If you know fully well that it is neither a 1/6 nor meant for project work in their corporate social responsibility, then you know that it is illegal sums of money being paid to the Director of Finance
Exactly.
through your office, through your account.
Yeah.
So who will you convince to believe you that you have no benefit in this?
Yes, to that, definitely I have no proof in that because there was no written document, no nothing. So you cannot just believe that something went wrong somewhere. But
So
it's like, as I told you, the money was given to him and attested by CEO. CEO knows about it. When they came to the headquarters, during our testimony there, they confirmed, and it was true. These monies were given to Director of Finance, and the CEO also attested that.
But my point now is, you work in the finance department,
Exactly.
and you yourself, in addition to the finance director and everyone in the finance department, had been withdrawing monies without following due process.
Due process, yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
And so it would be difficult for anyone to believe that this was not a calculated scheme.
That's true.
It would be difficult
That's true.
because Green Vision cannot be paying these monies to your account, and you withdrew the money. When you withdrew the money, did you sign any document when you were giving it to the Director of Finance?
There was no written document.
So you gave the money to him
directly.
cash.
Cash. Yeah.
So in that, all that money, he never gave you $1 back,
Able to. Yeah, definitely.
and that's not really good.
Yeah.
At least you should have had something from the money.
No, I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. I don't go in for those things.
You are?
An honest guy. I don't go in for those things.
And don't bring your character in question here.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry about that.
don't, because I may have a different view as to whether you are honest or not.
That's true.
Do you understand?
That's true.
I may not agree with you, considering all what we have seen in the audit report,
That's right.
and that will be a very fair comment
That's true.
or position.
That's true.
So now, the overpayment, was that supposed to be an issue in the first place? Is there any room for overpayment?
Overpayment in anywhere, suppose not.
Exactly, because there would be, if you are to pay a contractor, what are the things that you will look into before you pay any contractor?
There must be an agreement,
And
then the amount must be stated.
yes. So there's no room for error.
In the event of any payment,
Yes.
any advance payment, you actually know what was paid and what is the balance ahead.
So there is no room for error.
No, sir.
Was this the first time that they paid any contractor paid money to your account?
No, only this one.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is what I can really remember.
This is what you can recall.
I recall, yes.
Now, overpayment of $100,000 to Euro Krubali.
Yes, Yoro Kurubali.
Yes, what can you tell the commissioners about that?
Yoro Kurubali, I was not involved,
Yes.
but I heard of an overpayment made by council for the purchase of a vehicle for council.
What kind of vehicle was that?
It was a pickup.
Was it purchased?
It was, I think they agreed on a price,
Yes.
and they were paying on installments.
Was that vehicle purchased finally?
Yes, because that overpayment of $100,000 was repaid by Yorokurubali in my presence.
Was what?
Was refunded back to council account.
When was that?
I think if I can remember, it was in March or June, I don't know.
Of which year?
This year, 2023.
After the audit?
After the audit, correct.
So it was refunded?
It was refunded back in my presence.
Who is Yoro Kurubali?
Yoro is my uncle. It's my father's brother.
Yoro Kurubali?
Yes, sir.
So you know him very, very well?
He's my uncle. We are the same compound.
So who identified Yoro Kurubali? Is that you?
Who?
Who identified Yoro Kurubali to the area council?
Who referred Yoro Kurubali?
Yes. Who identified Yoro Kurubali to the area council?
If I can recall, CEO directed me to the police to receive this money from Yoro Kurubali and redeposit it to Trust Bank account.
No. How did the area council come to identify Yoro Kurubali as a vendor, as someone that they can buy or purchase a vehicle from?
Yoro.
Is that through you?
No, actually not through me.
So tell us now.
Yoro has a friend called Mamao, if I can recall his Mamao.
Yes.
I think this vehicle belongs to him.
Yes.
And there was a deal between them and the council, CEO and I think the chairman, to purchase this vehicle.
Yes.
Yes, they went on the program. That was how I know about it.
So who made the overpayment?
Who made the overpayment?
Yes. Is that you or the Director of Finance?
Not me, actually.
The Director of
because
Finance?
I was not involved in I was not involved in the program.
Did you see the vehicle?
Yes.
What kind of a vehicle was this?
It is a white vehicle, pickup, 4-wheel pickup. I think it's Nissan.
Was it used or it was reconditioned?
It's used vehicle.
How much was paid for the vehicle?
If I can remember, it went up to 800,000 plus, I think.
$850,000.
Correct, 850,000.
Will you say that amount is the vehicle is worth that amount? Just in your own fair, honest assessment. Don't look at the fact that Yoro is your.
It shouldn't be up to that level.
Yes. So, but
it's below. I think if I can rate it, that time it's below 850,000.
By that time, if you were to buy it, how much will you buy it for?
I don't know cash, but I can forecast maybe 600,000 or so.
Yes, or so.
Or above, a little above that.
Is that vehicle still functional? Is it still operating?
It's operating. It's, that vehicle is for the CEO. That's BSAC2.
SSC2?
BSAC2.
So that's the CEO's vehicle?
That's CEO's vehicle, correct.
So, but you are saying that it doesn't worth $850,000 at the time?
At that time, yeah, definitely, to be candid.
Now, in addition to that, yes.
Mr. Kurubali, the report at page 35 indicated that the overpayments that were done was 2,064,295.20 bututs. My question is, there were 7 transactions that were done for this project. Did you raise any vouchers for the payment of these transactions?
Ma, I cannot recall that.
No, maybe, let me put it this way. 7 installments were paid to Green Vision.
Okay.
Yes, and you as the main person in the finance department, did you raise any vouchers towards the payment of these monies to Green Vision as they progress in the execution of their contract?
It may be, but at the time, I cannot actually remember that.
So you mean to tell me a transaction worth 1.5 million, that is the first payment that was done in 2021, in which I think Green Vision was paid 1,571,362. You did not raise any vouchers to that effect for the check to be drawn, for them to be paid?
No, I cannot remember that.
So you cannot remember doing any voucher?
Voucher, no.
So how did you justify paying this money to Green Vision? How would you justify?
It has to go on a procedure, definitely, to pay this amount.
So what were the documents that you presented to the auditors when they came to prove that you expended 3 million, you expended 5,992,720 bullets?
Anyway, I think Director of Finance may be in a possible position to say that, because I know about...
But Mr. Krubali,
yes.
You work in the finance department, and all these transactions, based on your financial manual, every kind of payment is initiated at the level of the department, where you raise the requisite documents, and these documents are sent back and forth between you, the finance, and the audit, until finally it gets back to the finance department for finance, to the finance director for final approval. So you mean to tell me all these transactions, you were not aware of none of them?
I may be aware, maybe later on, because sometimes Director of Finance prepared these vouchers sometimes. So it might went to his hand.
So you want this commission to believe that these were transactions initiated, you understand, and approved and paid by the Director of Finance?
It's possible, because he do.
And the finance department staff had nothing to do with raising of the vouchers, with cross-checking of the transactions, nothing.
Yeah, sometimes these payments are done directly and they make the deposit without vouchers. So this is why I said definitely I cannot remember that. They directly deposited to their account.
I am not talking about deposit. I am talking about the procedures and the processes that you need to follow when you have to make payments. This was a contract that was given to a company, and for accountability purposes, the finance department, I believe, will raise the necessary documents for processing for these people to be paid. Is that not the process?
That's the procedure. But in this
you mean to tell me that process, nothing was followed?
I doubt it, that if there is any possibility.
And you were in the office?
Yes, I was in the office.
So you only knew of the payment into your account and the distribution of the monies?
Excuse me?
You only knew of the payment that was made to your account?
To my account?
Yes. The one that was deposited and you withdrew?
300,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Council, you may proceed.
Yes, so now, I will now take you to the issue of cash power. How are cash power purchased at your level?
Thank you. Cash power, we raise PO, raise voucher, and the check bearing my name, or otherwise bearing some other staff's name to receive and purchase cash power.
Do you follow procurement rules? Do you contact the procurement unit for this?
Yes, the procurement office is contacted.
Why are you about to say the contracts committee? Well, is that what you wanted to say?
Excuse me?
Were you about to say the contracts committee?
No. The procurement officer, I wanted to say.
But you don't contact
the PO,
the procurement unit. You don't?
Cash power.
Yes. Where do you purchase cash power?
At Nawek, at Yaye Instant.
Yes, mainly at Yai, not Nawek. Primarily at Yai.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you don't contact procurement. You will raise this, get these checks and purchase cash power through Yai without any contract, and then without any procedure in relation to procurement. Why do you do that? Your unit, why?
Exactly, that's so, because sometimes this director of finance or CEO, they used to go to YAE for credit, this Nopal credit, and cash power issue.
Yes.
Because it's closer, I think, it's just opposite the council's office.
Yes.
They go there and buy these things there. On pre-finance sometimes,
yes,
and then purchase this thing and use it for their homes and office as well.
What do you mean? What do you mean pre-finance?
They buy this cash power or credit and later on bring the receipt, the manual receipt from YAE Instant.
Or sometimes they will give the money to you?
Yes, there was an event, yes, they do that. And in the event also, when there is shortage of cash power, CEO normally call me, go to YAE or call YAE, even at night, he calls me and inform me that the office cash power is exhausted. Let me call YAE to facilitate that cash power issue.
On page 50 of the system audit, it says YAE Financial Service, Waja Multi-Business, and Itazoft. These are
yes.
These are the companies or the places that you buy cash power from.
Yes, and Nawek also.
And Nawek is once in a while.
Nawek.
You don't often buy cash power from Nawek. Which would be cheaper, Nawek or the private third-party dealers?
Nawek is more cheaper.
In fact, you add the word more cheaper. So why would you deal with these people then?
Maybe there are events also when Nawek there is no network, or during night they are not functioning. If they close, they prefer going to this private cash power vendors.
So don't say they say we.
We prefer going to the cash power, the Waja and the other cash power vendors.
And you will use council's funds anyhow you like. No rules followed, no procurement requirements followed. Why will you do that? Why? Is that right?
That is not right. It has to go on the due process.
Now,
Council, can I
yes,
give him this?
absolutely.
Deputy Registrar, please look at your financial manual and read paragraph, control of expenditure. Read paragraph, that is subhead 504, paragraph C. Read to us.
He said control of expenditure.
Read paragraph C. What did it say?
For all expenditure, appropriate payment voucher must be completed by the finance staff. The payment vouchers must be accompanied by the appropriate supporting documents, such as purchase order, original invoice, bill, debit notes, time sheets, goods received notes, receipt, voucher, payroll, etc.
Is that not what your manual says? That is what you are supposed to do?
Exactly.
If you look at the vouchers that we admitted yesterday,
Yes.
and the monies you withdrew from the banks, from the various banks,
Yes.
this is in particular reference to EcoBank.
Yes.
You withdrew on the 16th of November 2020,
Yes.
cash power 5,000
Yes.
in your name.
Yes.
Did you follow that process on your financial manual?
No.
Thank you. Yes, Council.
Yes, so now, you and the Director of Finance, do you regret most of the things that he was making you do?
For me personally, I regret it.
Now, so you will now help us to understand more. The other thing will be the furnishing of the residence of the Finance Director.
Yes.
Do you recall that?
Furnishing of Director of Finance
Yes.
residence.
Yes.
Whether I know something about that?
Yes. So on page, I believe 66. Yes. So what can you tell us about that?
Definitely, I was not involved
Why is that?
because the process was done by himself and brought the receipt, if I can call, and payment voucher was raised.
So you never raised any payment voucher for this?
I believe so. There is a payment voucher raised against.
Exactly. So now I want to ask you, how was it done?
This was done by Director of Finance himself, Lamin Suso,
Yes.
and do necessary payments or anything, and we saw these receipts and otherwise, yes, the receipts.
I don't understand what you are saying.
I said, this payment, maybe it can be a pre-finance order, but it is from Director of Finance who brought this receipt.
30th March 2021. There was air condition payment for air condition, $15,000. You are the cashier. Tell us.
Air condition,
Yes. 2021.
15,000.
15th of March 2021. Yes. $15,500.
For that purchase, I know nothing about that.
Payment for cost of material, bed and mirror, 15th April 2021, $17,000.
That one also, I was not involved. I don't know about it.
Center table,
The same thing.
payment for protective frame for Director of Finance,
Payment of
protective frame,
protective frame.
yes.
That one too is done in my absence.
Are you furnitures?
Ayub also is done by
$91,500.
Yes, it's done by them. I didn't know anything about it.
$45,000 for the payment of rent for Director of Finance,
Rent of finance, rent of house.
yes.
Yes, that one is one Silla.
Yes.
That is owned by Silla anyway.
Silla.
Silla, yes. It's from
The company is owned by Silla.
Damfakunda, yes.
One man called Silla.
Silla, yes.
So how did the council arrive at the decision, or the Director of Finance arrive at the decision that this amount of money should be paid for him with regards to his rent?
For that also, the arrangement was not. I was not present.
Who made the arrangement?
It must have been Director of Finance and the compound owner.
But as the cashier, were you not making payments?
Yes, I do payment if this man come to request his payments.
Exactly.
And Director of Finance will tell me to effect payment, to draw voucher or otherwise.
Sorry. Mr. Krubali.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, but I have to say this. You please give your evidence so that we can understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Because I believe with all honesty that you are an intelligent man. So
Yes.
you give us evidence that we can understand and follow. Because for the last 1 minute, what you were saying, we did not follow. None
Okay.
of us is following from listening to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, please proceed.
Can you remind me?
I am saying that with respect to this, the rent payment, who raises the vouchers, the checks, and all, and so on and so forth, the supporting documents? How do you come about effecting this payment?
Yeah, Director of Finance instructs me to draw these vouchers for payment.
How about the CEO's residence? You paid $15,500 for air condition for CEO's residence, 10th April 2021. What can you tell us about that?
That one also, instructions came from them to raise vouchers.
Who is them?
The Director of Finance.
Did this pass through procurement?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I'm not sure it went because I may not recall exactly.
There is
whether-
no transaction that you have done that had passed through procurement.
Pardon?
There is no transaction
Okay.
that was approved by the procurement unit,
Yeah,
as
because
far as you are concerned.
because yeah.
Yeah, so
it
there's
was-
something like doubt.
exactly.
Yeah, so it did not pass through procurement.
It does not.
Now, there was single source procurement made on page 70 of the system audit. Now, do you know Mamadou Saliu Balde?
Mamadou Saliu Balde.
Yes.
He's a contractor.
No, tractor.
Contractor.
Construction of market.
Market, yes.
Yes. He was paid $45,000, $500.
Yes.
But the report says some procurement of goods and services that surpasses the single source threshold as of GPA regulation where single source instead of using the RFQ as the appropriate procurement. Now, what documents were you given for you to approve this particular payment?
There was no document they gave me.
So why did you effect this payment?
I was instructed by my boss to raise voucher and pay.
And pay.
Yes.
Okay. Now motorcycle for about $48,000 is from one Amadou and Brothers. Do you know Amadou and Brothers?
Yes, he's one fuller man. Yes, I know him.
Yes. So why did you make this payment without following due process?
That one also, I was instructed by the Director of Finance to raise the voucher. But the negotiation, I was not part of it.
Okay. There were payments of cost of materials for council's various projects to one Idrissa Jallo, $114,750. Yes, I'm listening.
Yes, that one too also. I did not witness that payment, but it's like I was told to prepare the voucher.
And then?
Yes, if I can, yes, I think there were check raised against it, I think, given to him.
There was also $81,000 payment of contract work on Sandika Market. Do you recall the Sandika Market?
Sandika Market, yes, it's just around the riverside.
What work was done on the Sandika Market?
It was sort of a structure they erected there.
Yes.
For vendors selling mangoes and other necessary goods.
And you effected this payment as well?
Yes.
Did you pass through any rules or regulation, procurement requirements? Audit?
It did not.
Internal audit?
It did not.
81,000 payment of contract work on Sandika Market, zero. How about the payment of road rehabilitation? $150,000 to one Nuha Mane. Do you know Nuha Mane?
Nuha Mane, I know, is a driver.
Where?
He is chief driver, Basi Area Council.
So you paid Nuha Mane $150,000. You paid the chief driver $150,000 for payment of road rehabilitation. What road was that?
But you think it's not, because I don't think is this Nuha Mane that took that contract. I think so.
The chief driver had been given contracts. You know that is true. You guys will award contracts among yourselves in Basse.
Yes.
Yes, we know that for a fact.
Anyway, for that, I was not part of it. I was told to raise voucher for it.
If you say you're not part of it, what do you mean? You're not part of what part of it?
The negotiation to take that contract.
Yes. Nuha Mane is your chief driver.
Yes.
And you paid Nuha. How much is the salary of Nuha Mane?
Nuha is just around between $5,000 to around $6,000, if I can recall.
A month.
A month, yes.
And his occupation is driver. His expertise he's a driver. That is his expertise.
He's the driver, yes.
That is his qualification. What has Nuha Mane got to do with road construction?
That supposed not.
But you paid it. You paid him that amount of money. Which road was he rehabilitated?
Nuha cannot rehabilitate work.
So why would you pay him that amount of money? Were you also given instructions?
That's an instruction.
From
Director of Finance.
Alone?
CEO also.
Two of them.
Two of them.
So what do you think about this particular payment? Was it also an avenue to make more money for these people for their own pocket?
Yes, sir.
And you helped them to do that by effecting the payment?
Effecting the payment.
Sorry, Council. Was Mr. Kurbali?
Yes.
Was the road done?
Actually, no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Do you know the road they are talking about?
No.
You don't know the road?
No, I don't know.
And the road works were not done?
Definitely.
And monies were paid?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Any question from the commissioners? No? Yes.
Now, let us look at the monies you withdrew from EcoBank.
Yes.
And the reason you said was the reasons you gave for spending those monies. We have cross-checked the vouchers. For instance, the 28th of October 2020,
Yes.
you withdrew the sum of $10,000, and you said you made the following payments for that $10,000. You said payment out of pocket and revenue collector. Here, there are no vouchers indicating the particular revenue collector you paid $1,500. Is that correct?
Revenue collector?
I said there is no voucher indicating that this money that you said you paid on the 25th of October 2020 out of pocket and revenue collected. There was no voucher indicating any of the names of the revenue collectors that you have paid this $1,500 to. Is that not correct?
May I see the document?
The document?
Yes.
No, I'm asking you now questions. I am saying
Yes.
you did the reconciliation.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
Yes, that's correct.
It's from your reconciliation that I'm asking you. I'm telling you, why was there not a voucher indicating the name of the collector It's from your own reconciliation. You did the reconciliation, right?
Yes.
Did you do the reconciliation?
Yes, yes.
So
I did.
why was there no voucher indicating the name of the collector and you paying the person the 1,000? For whole of these transactions,
Yes.
I can take you Seratim on all these transactions and the monies you withdrew, that there is no supporting document following due process based on your financial manual. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Yes, so I was just saying, why would you give, even if you want to make money smarter, why won't you give the driver a transportation contract? It makes more sense than giving the driver a road construction contract.
That's not fair.
Not even fair, it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't
You know,
make sense.
sometimes when you are so used to corruption, so much so that at some point you don't even care as to what justification you provide for a certain payment.
Exactly.
That is the point.
That's the
And
point.
most of you guys would think that there was not going to be a day for accountability. Do you understand? A day like this, you wouldn't have imagined this.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's
Because someone would, even a child would say, but for a driver and construction, these things, they don't match. It doesn't make sense. A driver is transportation. A lawyer is court
court.
or legal work. That's it. An artist or singer will go to the theater.
Theater.
So these monies you were spending in Basa Area Council, the idea was just let money come out from the coffers and go to individuals' pockets. How it is done, no one cares. And that is why Basa is as it is right now. Is that's not the case?
That is the case.
Yes. So there was a purchase of a Sharp AC for office use, $92,000, $92,500. Do you see the Sharp AC?
The sub ACs I saw was in the chambers hall.
Yes.
I saw them fixing ACs there, about 4 of them.
About 4 AC.
Yes, 4 AC. That I saw them fixing them.
But you made these payments.
Yes, I made this payment, but they initiated these things and instruct me to prepare these payments.
So it was already done. So you were
It
just
was.
there to
Exactly, to finish the job.
finish the job.
Yes.
And I think this for what this evidence will be very nice. There is no need to worry much. It appears as if the damage had already been done. But the good part is you are helping us to understand what and admit so many things, which I'm really grateful for,
Thank you for that.
because we want to make sure at least things that were happening wouldn't happen again.
Yeah, to rectify errors.
Errors. Now, I spoke about the payment of furniture for chairman and finance director, $91,500 that you paid to Ayub Furniture. So these were also purchased, and then you were there to finish the job as well.
Exactly.
The $33,000 is no need for that. About also payment of motorcycles, $90,000 is
That one also the same.
same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
Smart TV, 70-inch TV for council chambers, $130,000 is
The same.
the same thing. So we will just take it that for 90% or more of these particular payments that
99.something%.
percent
So
is just trying to finish the job. They already do whatever they want to do, and you're just there to make sure you help them to finish it up.
this is how these pre-finances also came.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we will leave those issues. So now, the other issue I want us to discuss is the relationship between the CEO and the finance director, Lyman Suso and Mr. Ture, in doing these things, in withdrawing council's funds at will without following process. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, I think It's a collaboration and it's a plan thing, and they sit together, discuss these things because they are the signatories. They discuss at their level and agree to any payment that's supposed to come.
You want to say something? Please proceed.
Yeah, it's an agreement between themselves to plan these things and then discuss the mode of the payments. Then if they agree, these checks are drawn and withdrawn and do the spending.
Now, where do you come? Where do you come into this? What you have told us that what you have regretted is taking part in this. Is that the case?
Yes.
And so, for the most part of all these withdrawals, when they said you withdrew $51 million, you have already told us most of these were just made after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
And so, all these monies, they cannot be accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Now, how will the council recover these monies?
That's a tricky question. And anyway, whoever defaults should pay it back.
Whoever
Defaults,
should pay back.
yes.
Does that include you? You're very selfish.
I'm part of the whole thing. Yes.
So, but how will you pay this back? For you, they said it's about $33 million. How will you pay it back?
But that does not mean that the $33 million is not accounted for.
Okay, now let's go for the $20 million. That may be too comfortable. How will you pay it back?
$2 million is
20.
$20 million is?
Yes.
In the event I'm a defaulter,
Yes.
I cannot pay it.
No, but you have done some reconciliation.
Mm-hmm.
20 million is still not accounted for.
20 million
Yes, not accounted for.
up till now?
Yes, you have done some reconciliation with the finance unit.
Yes.
Yes, so your reconciliation, 20 million cannot still be accounted for.
$20 million is?
Yes.
I'm just knowing that.
Even you knew that. How much money can you not account for?
There are deposits we made also, and withdraw and deposit it. I'm sure you've seen that.
How much money can you not account for? Sometimes when you even would have these payment vouchers, you will see that most of the time only the finance director will sign.
That's true.
In almost all these vouchers.
That's true.
Not even the CEO sometimes.
That's
or
true.
one CEO will sign and someone else will not sign.
That's true.
But you still go ahead and make withdrawals.
Yeah, because these vouchers are directly under the purview of the Director of Finance.
Yes.
And sometimes these vouchers are just gathered together, and spent without even giving it to CEO to sign. They can be with him for a longer period and refunded back to him. So, these vouchers are all compiled and brought to us by himself, Director of Finance. That was the case.
Now, in your statement, your personal statement,
Yes.
for EcoBank,
Yes.
yesterday I had asked you regarding the deposits. Do you now know where the deposits are coming from?
EcoBank.
Yes. When you deposited the $115,000, where was it coming from? 22nd November 2021.
As at now, I have the people of seen as at yet two of the payments first.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us. Yes, go ahead.
The 1st of September 2021,
Yes.
that's amounted to 20,000.
Yes.
That money was sent to me by my auntie.
Yes,
from
from?
states. From states.
From who is your aunt?
She is Mbalu Dabo.
To $20,000
$20,000 her.
for 1st September 2021.
Yes, 1st of September 2021.
But it says deposited by Ndaba Kurubali.
Yeah, it was sent through somebody, and the money was handed over to me.
And who is this somebody?
If I can recall, this is my namesake.
Your?
My namesake. Ndaba is also, they call him.
Your namesake.
My namesake, yes.
How do you say it? Your Tomsake?
My Tom, yes.
Yeah, you know they say Toma. Is it
Tom,
from the word Toma?
I think Tom come from is an English word.
I don't know. I'm learning.
Okay.
Yes. So he gave you the money.
They send it. Yes, they send it through me.
How did he send you the money? Cash?
Cash, yes.
And your aunt sent him. Why did you your aunt not send you the money directly?
Because they have a relationship with those guys. They only permit them to.
And the second one?
The second one, 29th of June 2022.
Yes.
$200,000. It was sent to Ramatulai Jallo from Ina Trawale.
From?
Ina Trawale.
Who is Ramatulai Jallo?
Ramatulai, I don't know Ramatulai exactly, but my sister knows her.
What was the money for?
It was meant for my sister.
It was meant for your sister?
Yes.
For what?
That is between themselves, but it's like the money was sent
to... It has passed to your account.
Yeah, the money was supposed to go through my sister, but my sister at the time asked me to give her my account number so that these guys can deposit it into my...
Because she has no account.
That's it. She I think she has a problem of that.
You don't make us call your sister here. You don't make us call all these people before the commission. We can call all of them before, and they will sit where you are sitting right now. There is no need for that.
Yeah.
There is no need for that.
Yeah, there's no need for that, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm now asking you.
Yes.
Where is this money coming from?
This money came from Ina Trawale to Ramatulai.
Yes.
My sister asked me to provide account number for her so that these guys can send this money to my account, which they did.
Did you withdraw this money?
This money, yes, I gave it to her.
No, it was never withdrawn.
Never withdrawn?
No, if someone sends money to you for your sister, will you not withdraw the entire money and give it to your sister?
Yes, but if
did you do that?
That instant, I did not.
When did you do that?
But it was later withdrawn and gave it to her.
So you withdrew $200 and give it to your sister?
Yes, it's her money.
But that's not true, Ndawa. But you know that's not true. These accounts, they speak for themselves. These are financial, you know, I keep on telling people,
yes,
financial transactions are the easiest to deal with. The documents, they speak for themselves. They have mouth, they have eyes, they have ears. They can tell you exactly.
Yes.
Did you withdraw or withdrew $200 and then give it to your sister?
That instant? No.
No, it doesn't matter when. It can even take 2 years. Have you withdrawn that money at any time, up to today, that amount of money, and give it to your sister since it belongs to her?
Up to today?
Have you ever withdrawn that amount of money? You know, you are reminding me of some funny, some very interesting witnesses. Huh?
Yeah, but
have you withdrawn this amount of money and you give it to your sister?
It was withdrawn.
Do you have your bank account here? Do you have your bank account?
Do I have?
Do you have it with you?
No, I don't have it.
I have it here. So be careful of how you answer. Did you withdraw that amount of money and give it to your sister?
My sister received this money from me.
This monies. Did your sister receive the amount of the $200,000? How did you give this money to her?
It was meant to buy a
How
bicycle.
did you give it to her? From Ramatulai to her, how did it happen?
It happens on various occasions.
Like, tell us. At first, how much did you withdraw?
The first, definitely I can't remember how much I withdraw because.
Do you withdraw the amount in one whole sum, or it was in bits and pieces?
It's not wholesome.
Are you sure?
I think if I can remember.
We have the record here that you have withdrawn the entire amount of money and give it to her.
Okay.
Is that how it happened?
Certainly.
No, it didn't happen like that.
This is what I was saying.
But you are lying.
Yeah, but this is what I was.
If what I'm putting to you is not correct, you know it's not correct.
Okay. I don't just want to stop what you.
Because you don't have this statement.
Yeah,
so
I
you don't
have-
know what to answer.
Exactly.
Exactly. How did you pay the money to your sister?
On installments, because he needed this money not once.
And if I tell you you have withdrawn the entire money at the same time?
Yes, I will believe you.
No. So which one is the truth?
The
Did
money.
you withdraw the money at the same time, or it was done by installment? Your problem is you don't have access to the information.
Yeah.
And I have access to the information.
Yeah,
you know
that's
why is the problem?
Yeah.
You don't need to have access to the information if what you are saying is true. If I send you money and you withdrew the money and gave it to the rightful owner, you don't even need to have the statement to know that was what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that?
I understand that is.
Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree.
Because the money was not meant for your sister. Now, I am now putting you to a test. How was this money given to your sister? Before I show you what is in the account.
These monies were given to my sister on installments.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Not. Now tell us the installment. Tell us the installment.
Exactly. To be candid, I can't know exactly how these installments were. How much was it?
You don't know how much?
Yeah.
How many installments?
About 3 or 4.
About 3 or 4.
If I can remember, yes.
So you are giving your sister $3,000, $2,000, $5,000, $20,000.
Because
in bits and pieces.
sometimes I withdraw this thing from the ATM.
Mr. Kurubali,
Yes.
I will ask you one last time, and I want you to do the honorable thing and accept the fact that it does not matter whether the money was yours or not, whether Ramatullah Tarawale deposited this money to you and it was your rightful money, but it was not meant for your sister. It was not meant for your sister.
If you like, you
Because
can.
it was meant for any individual, you will withdraw the money and give it to them.
Yeah, but my sister.
Do you agree with that?
My sister.
Do you agree with that? We move on.
You can call my sister.
I can call your sister and?
Yes. And confirm this.
And confirm.
Yeah.
Now the $115,000 is, how about that one?
That one, as at now, I cannot say anything about it now.
But why will you deposit that amount of money? Where will you take that money from?
I do business also, so it might be attributed to that, unless you give me time.
You do business?
Yes, I'm a petty trader.
What do you trade in?
These are materials in the shop.
Which shop?
Food stuff.
You have a shop in Basse?
Yes, I have a shop in my compound. That one, since I was in secondary school, I started operating. Then there it goes.
In 2021, you are not doing any business?
2021,
you are not doing any business. You know that clearly.
2021?
Yes.
That shop has been there since...
You are not doing any business in 2021?
2018.
You were not doing any business in 2021?
I started my business 2018.
No, just react to it.
Yes.
Were you doing any business in 2021?
Business in 2021?
Yes.
Unless my shop there. The shop in my compound.
Where do you deposit these monies to?
Where?
Which account?
I deposited to Vista.
To Vista Bank?
Yes, I have some.
So this Eco Bank. So now this is clearly not where you deposit your money. So where did this money come from?
Exactly as at now, I may not tell you exactly.
Because even if it is once, you benefited from the area council's funds through the Director of Finance.
The Director of Finance has never supported me, even $10,000 is to deposit this money to my account. Never on earth.
How about the $110,000? You still haven't known where it is from?
No.
Still now?
Yes, I cannot say the source for it as at now.
Okay. Any more questions from the commissioners?
Mr. Kurbali, apart from Vista and EcoBank, which other bank do you bank with?
I bank with Reliance.
Yes.
I bank with GT Bank, where my salary account is,
Yes.
current account.
Yes.
These are the four.
The 4 banks.
Yeah.
Please supply us with the account numbers of these 4 banks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Kurbari,
Yes,
I
sir.
just want to have something clear in my head. It's a bit murky. And that is, you made a statement in your evidence that some of these checks were signed by both the CEO and the Director of Finance.
Yes.
And at times it's the payment voucher is only signed by the Director of Finance. And in your opinion, you think the CEO doesn't know anything about that payment voucher. Am I quoting you right?
Correct.
Now, why should this chairman, who is a counter signatory to the account, sign something that he doesn't know about? The
Because
CEO.
CEO.
Yes. How would he sign a check together with the Director of Finance and doesn't know what the payment is for? I just want to understand.
Yes, sometimes these checks are signed by him. Director of Finance together, they sit together, they sign these things, bearing my name. And the vouchers follow suit.
So the vouchers will follow suit after they have already signed the check.
After they have already signed the
Now,
check.
don't you think if we have a joint account, we are taking monies out, you would not tell me why I should sign a check?
Yes.
So the Director of Finance must have informed the CEO why he is doing this withdrawal.
And these withdrawals also, if they occur, CEO sees these withdrawals.
Yes. So
There is an alert.
And he doesn't complain that
He doesn't complain that.
So in effect, this CEO is in the know of all what is happening in that
Line.
process.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Now, according to the vouchers that you've raised, you withdrew the sums of money from the EcoBank account, and you indicated that you made payments. Let me just give you the dates. On the 17th of February 2021, you said you made hotel payment to the tune of $1,000. And on the 21st, that was the 17th of February. The 21st of February, you said you made hotel payment to the tune of $3,500. On the same on the 22nd of February, you made hotel payment to the tune of $2,150. On the same 22nd February 2021, you made hotel payment to the tune of $1,925. On the 23rd of February 2021, you made hotel payments to the tune of $4,550. Then on the 23rd, again, the same date, you made hotel payments to the tune of $1,850. Now, tell us why there are discrepancies in the payment of hotels, when some of them, for instance, the first 23rd of February, you had 2 23rds of February 2021 that you made payments. One was $4,450 and the other one was $1,850. And same goes to the ones, you understand, on the 17th and on the 28th. Now, these hotels, there is nothing to show whose hotel was being paid for. That is one. Two, there is no consistency in the cost, and there is no evidence to that effect of how many nights was this for. So what can you explain about that?
These hotel receipts are being brought by Director of Finance.
So he writes them anyhow, and
they write it anyhow without due process. He brings these receipts, pack them, and whenever he feels like refunding, and he bring these vouchers. Then this receipt, and we raise vouchers and refund him. Normally, is how it will go.
So you, knowing that these vouchers that are produced to substantiate for amounts withdrawn, and these withdrawals were done in your name, are all false, and you yet still produce these documents as form of evidence for the expenditure of that money, is what you did, right?
Yes, that is what is done, because...
But now I am asking you, what you have done, is it correct?
It's not correct, and if I may come again...
Yes, explain.
These vouchers are with him, and he prepares, he gathered them, packed them, and wrap it. Then I have no option. I have to bring these documents and for reconciliation, because there was no voucher to attach to that other than that. So I have that feeling to come with that and reconcile.
But Mr. Krubali, you knew that these vouchers are not true vouchers, are not vouchers that you could use to substantiate for this amount that was spent. Because this amount that was spent, because if you present the vouchers, you are telling, because you made the reconciliation with the finance unit, and you knew these vouchers are not true. So even though you knew the vouchers were not true, you still have to present them to narrow the gap for the liability of the amounts that your office has expended.
Exactly. Most of them I didn't know about them until...
That is the justification.
Yes, I didn't know anything about it until I came here, saw them, and we reconciled. Okay. These things were gathered together and brought to me.
Now, let me ask you, I have seen in the withdrawals, you have used vouchers to indicate that these are medical payments for staff. Do you have a medical policy that guides you as to what to do when you are presented with medical bills by the staff? Since records and evidence shows that you pay medical bills for staff.
There is no policy.
So what is your guide in the payment of these medical bills for staffs?
Instructions are coming from the CEO and the Director of Finance.
So there are no guidelines as to the process?
No guidelines. The person affected or is ill goes to the hospital, and if the hospital prescribed it, they tell them to go to the pharmacy. These guys take this receipt and come to CEO, and he initiated, and there it goes, and we pay.
So now, as a cashier, you have a vote for medical expenditure?
I doubt if there is any vote for that.
So where do you get the funds to pay the staff when they have medical documents, medical receipts to present to the council?
Directly from the council money.
That is where you take?
Yes, we take it from there. Some of these things, they are accumulated, then the check was raised against it, and we pay.
And then the check is raised in your name?
Sometimes check is raised on my name, and we pay. Sometimes individual.
But the vouchers are not evidencing any of these things that you are saying.
This is it.
So what about the loans?
You mean the personal loan?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Tell us. what you have with respect to the loans.
Personal loans also.
Do you have a ledger showing how much personal loan you have given, how much you have recovered from them?
Yes, there is a ledger for that. I inherited that ledger before they do that, and then I came and continue with it.
Yes, kindly produce that ledger to the commission.
Okay.
Yes, you can proceed.
Yes, these loans they are carried out, monies from council account, and instructions will be made to give out loan. These loans are not sometimes properly, transactions are not properly made. They are on verbal occasions.
Verbal occasions?
Yes, yes.
Verbally?
Yes, they are done verbally, not even documented.
So the loans are given verbally?
Verbally, sometimes loans are given, a particular person writes a request for assistance of loan.
So who gives you directives verbally to give out loans?
The directives comes from the CEO and the Director of Finance.
And do you have the provision for loans in your budget? And what is if you could recall, what is the sum total?
I cannot recall.
Do you have a budget?
I doubt if there is any budget for it.
No, what I mean is, do you really have a budget that outlines what you need to expend on for a particular year?
No, I'm not sure of that.
As a cashier, you don't know whether the council has a budget?
Budget for this particular loan?
No, for over the years.
Oh yes, there is the budget.
So for each year you have a budget?
Each year they have budget, yes.
Each year you have a budget?
Yes.
So can you provide to the commission, as a cashier of the council, the different budgets that you have over the years from 2018 to 2023?
That is not in my custody, ma.
As a staff of the finance department, you do not have, how do you do your work then if you don't have the budget to guide you? Because the budget is a detailed account of what you have, how you will spend it. Is that not it?
That's it.
So how do you do your work if you don't have a budget to guide you?
This budget, definitely, without it, you only go, you spend...
Based on your discussion. Let me help you finish it.
Yes.
Based on your discussion. So that is how the finance department was
exactly.
working.
You never know whether this thing is exhausted or where you are.
So now we are requesting that you request from the council your budgets from 2018 to date and produce it to the commission.
Request.
Yes, council.
Yes, so let's now discuss about revenue collection. Do you collect revenue?
I was a revenue collector before.
In your capacity as the cashier, have you been collecting revenue?
Yes, because there is an added responsibility. I do.
Added responsibility, how?
Added responsibility at the market to assist one lady called Aissatou Ebalde.
You have an added responsibility?
That's an added responsibility.
How is this responsibility added? How do you come about having an added responsibility?
There was a written document
By?
by the management, either the director of finance or CEO.
Ida.
Yeah.
Can you avail us that document?
Yes, yes.
And then what does that document say that you have the responsibility to collect revenue?
Let me see from my records here, please. Yes, that's the letter.
It says what?
The letter, the date is 19th of January 2022.
Can we see it, please?
That's it here.
No, I mean, as a cashier, you have another responsibility to collect revenue, and you said it's via a letter, but this is not that. This is when you were a collector and you have been rotated.
No, this is at the time of my cashier, the 19th January 2022. Maybe the letter, the way they wrote it is the language sometimes is a problem. I think so. But this is way back 19 January 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please show the commissioners. Yeah. Madam Chairperson, we apply to tender letter addressed to Ndaba Kurubali with the heading rotation of tax collectors, dated the 19th of January 2022, in evidence as an exhibit.
The letter addressed to Ndaba Kurubali, written on behalf of the CEO by Ismaila Sediba, with the heading, caption, rotation of tax collectors. And the said letter is copied to the chairman, Basa Area Council, the director of finance, planner stroke engineer, and file copy. It is admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/NB/BSAC/19/1/2022.
As the commission places. Now, where is your letter appointing you as as the cashier. Honorable Commissioners, we apply to tender the redeployment letter of Ndaba Kurubali, the witness, dated the 29th of September 2020 in evidence as an exhibit.
The letter dated 29th of September 2022, addressed to Ndaba Kurubali and Hadiba with the caption redeployment. The said letter is signed on behalf of the Director of Finance by Babukar M.J. Kante. And the said letter is copied to CEO of Basa Area Council, Chairman Basa Area Council, Planning Unit, Basa Area Council, and file. It is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC /NB/BSAC/002.
As the Commission places. Now, so what I want to ask you is, have you, in 2021-2022, while working as a cashier, do you also go in the field to collect revenue?
Wow. So this
Except for the canteen.
Except for?
The canteen,
The
where
canteens.
I was, yes, the added responsibility.
Responsibility.
The canteen, yes. Except for canteen. Yeah.
Now, do you have any instance wherein you have revenue collectors giving you money? Or revenue that they have collected and hand them over to you? Do you recall any instance whether that ever happened?
Yeah, it do happen.
And why is that?
It came a time sometimes when the revenue collectors are from the field, CEO ordered them to hand over these monies to me in the safe until the following morning.
Why would that be the case?
For safety purpose.
Why would that be the case? Are they not supposed to deposit these monies to the bank?
Yes, during the closure of the banks, this happens.
What time does bank close?
4 o'clock.
And what time do you close?
Me, I close at sometimes 5 o'clock.
Sometimes 5 o'clock.
Up to 6 sometimes.
Up to 6 sometimes.
Yeah.
So you will wait for them and you will have this money for the purpose of what? Banking?
In the event, I don't wait for them for that. In the event that happens, they call me to wait for them so that I can make deposits for them in the safe. Then the following day, hand over these monies to them.
But if you make deposits for them, how will they account for for that money?
I mean, if they come after closure.
Yes.
Yes, these monies are handed over to me.
Yes.
For safekeeping.
Yes.
Then the next morning, give them these monies
Yes.
to make deposits for themselves.
That is what I'm saying. How Okay, you will now give them this money back again.
I will return it back to them, and they go and deposit it.
And this is what you do.
Yes, sometimes also Malafi do assign me to deposit for a revenue collector bearing his name, not my name.
Have you ever demanded money from the revenue collectors and then you use it for council's operations?
For me personally, no.
Yes. Now, do you know Boubacar MJ Kante?
Yes, I know him.
Are you sure?
Yes, sure, I know him.
Very well. Now, there were some revenue collectors that said that monies were given to you. That when they gave you these monies, you said it was for council's operations.
Not at all.
It never happened.
I can't remember such.
You know Mamadou Lamin Kiru?
Maulamin Kiru.
Yes.
Yes, I know him.
You know Lamin Mane?
Lamin Mane, yes, I know him.
Now, I'll just read for you what Lamin Mane said.
Yes.
First, it says that regarding monies that were collected,
Yes.
I reported to work the following day to input their payments in the system as I got the details information from my manager, who
Yes.
informed me that the money was with Ndaba Kurubali,
Yes.
council's cashier. However, I learned that the money was expended by Ndaba on council's operations as advised by the Director of Finance, Lamin Suso.
Can you repeat it again?
See, Lamin Suso, sorry, Mr. Mane
Yes.
would give monies to individuals.
Yes.
So, in his statement, he said, subsequently, on the first page,
Okay.
on June 19th, 2021,
Yes.
the Director of Finance, Lamin Suso, requested another money from me, but I
Okay.
was not working due to a fraction I suffered. However, he insisted that I should go with him and his driver for collection, and we generated $19,500, which he claimed to be used to buy fuel.
Okay.
And then, furthermore, on June 20th, 2021, the Director of Finance called to inform me to go with him for collection so that he settled the fuel expenses for the ongoing work at the high-level road,
Yes.
which amount to $18,750.
Yes.
Now, these monies, he said, he later realized or was told that was given to you for council's expenses.
He gave me this money for council
No.
expenses.
He was told the money was given to you.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Because that is between himself and the Director of Finance. Because he said so that these monies were purchased, procurement of fuel and the like.
Now, Lamin Kiru, what is Lamin Kiru's role there? Lines manager.
Lamin Kiru, Lines manager, senior accounting assistant.
Now you listen to what he said in his statement on the second paragraph.
Yes.
On the issue of 118,750 being given or revenue collected given by the Director of Finance, Lamin Suso, by collectors instead of banking, I am not aware of some of these instances. However, I can remember Lamin Mane, collector giving the Director of Finance some monies in 2 occasions in my presence. The first, $9,000 is being revenue collected from local transfer. The dealers, and the second was $3,000, $3,300 revenue collected from donkey carts owners being given to Ndaba Kurubali.
$3,000.
$3,300
Okay.
being given to Ndaba Kurubali,
Okay.
council's cashier, who claimed to spend the money on the instruction of the Director of Finance.
The $3,300 is,
Yes.
yes, was paid to me. If I can recall in
But
the
you
press.
said there was no money paid to you.
Now,
You said before there was no money paid to you.
if I said so, then sorry about it.
Okay, now proceed.
Yeah, and I can remember receiving that money, and was spent by Director of Finance.
For what? What was the money used for?
Best known to him.
Oh, but you said you used the money for the council's affairs. What was it used for?
Yeah,
What affair was that?
it was given to the Director of Finance.
Why do you have to give to the Director of Finance?
He requested it because he knew this donkey cart program was on, and requested that money from us.
How many times have you done that? Have you taken money from collectors and give it to the Director of Finance?
That's the only event I can witness.
Are you sure?
Yeah, certainly.
You sure about that?
Yes, that's the only event.
So were these monies actually used for council's expenditure?
Actually, I didn't see any record concerning about that.
Okay. Now, what else can you tell us about the events that were happening in the area council that you think there should be a stop to it and it is wrong? Since you are now here helping us, which we really appreciate, what more can you tell us about that?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm grateful you've come to that.
Yes?
There are instances of these pre-finances should have to be stopped. Pre-finances, you pre-finance something that the next day you adjusted something that you said you paid this and it was not so.
Number one, yes, go ahead.
Number two,
Yes?
we have to go by the protocols from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
Number three, staff motivation is
No,
not.
I mean things that are happening in the area council that you think they are wrong and it's still being done.
Okay, giving out loans unnecessarily, spending money unnecessarily should be stopped.
Okay?
Accountability purposes, every staff should be adhered to that. For the good use of our council money, and so that we can have our development correctly.
Yes, I hand over Mr. Kurubali to the commissioners, respectfully.
Any questions?
Madam Chairman.
Yes. Madam Chair.
Mr. Kurvali,
Yes, sir.
who is Mohamed Jaune?
Mohamed Jaune is the procurement officer.
On the 12th of November 2020, you withdrew the amount of 50,000 for the payment of certain tuition fees. Is that correct?
$50,000 is tuition fee.
Yes, tuition
Yeah.
fees for various people.
Yes.
Yeah, but here it says on the 12th of November 2020, you paid part payment for Mohamed Jaune at Gambia College. $10,000 was paid for his tuition fees as part payment.
Okay.
Then the very day, you paid an amount of 15,000 as tuition fee at GPPA. Does it mean that he is running the two institutions together, like the Gambia College? He's going to Gambia College and at the same time GPPA?
For Jaune is GPPA. Maybe there is a confusion there. The Gambia College, I don't think he attended Gambia College.
Unless you want to tell us that there are two Mohamed Jaunes.
Otherwise,
Because it's stated here that you paid 10,000 as part payment to Gambia College as tuition fee.
it is stated Mohamed Jaune.
Yes.
Well, I cannot understand that.
Mr. Jaune, these are, sorry, sorry. Mr. Krubali,
Yes, ma'am.
these are reconciliations you've done, and these are monies you withdrew. and the explanation for the justification for withdrawing those monies and how you expended them. This is evidence that is before us.
Correct.
And that is what we are putting to you.
That's true.
So, Madam Sanyang is asking you whether it is possible for you to pay 10,000 at Gambia College and pay another amount at GPPA. Was Mr. Jaune doing the same course simultaneously or not? That is the question. Not that you don't know or you know, because you have done this reconciliation and the evidence is there that you made these payments, both from the bank transactions and from the documents you presented.
I don't think it could be the same person.
So it cannot be the same person. So you use the same person's name to effect two payments.
It's possible.
You use
so
the person's name to effect two payments.
I may not understand that way, but I don't think.
But that is what has happened, Mr. Krubali. You used one person and you paid him twice on the same issue. Because it is the documents that have provided the evidence.
Definitely.
So that was wrong.
It was wrong if it happens that way. That was wrong because this thing, Director of Finance has entirely knows this thing.
But these checks were written in your name.
Yes, it was
and
raised.
You know that this guy is not attending Gambia College and GPPA at the same time. So why would you allow that check to be written on your name? And even if you didn't know, if you come back, you will say, I will not pay the money because this man is only going to GPPA and not going to do the institute at GPPA, but not at Gambia College.
Unless we confirm whether there are two Mohamed Jaunes also. It's also possible.
So you are telling us you don't know whether there are two Mohamed Jaunes in Basse Area Council?
Basse Area Council is only one Mohamed Jaune.
So these payments are made, you said, and is in the records. In the bank statements and in the reconciliation, you made two payments. You justified two payments. You said you paid this amount for Mohamed Jaune for college fees.
Okay.
And you made part payment. You made this payment at GPPA for his fees. So how is that possible?
Mohamed Jaune.
No, I am telling you. Is that possible or is not possible?
That's not possible.
So that was a fraudulent act, right?
As of now, definitely, you have to give me time so that I can confirm this because Mohamed Jaune may be in the college.
That is fair enough.
Maybe in the college, yes, at the same time.
That is
the
fair
GPPA.
enough.
Yeah.
We will give you time to confirm that, and we will get you back to explain.
Correct.
Yes. Yes, continue. Is that? Yes.
Mr. Jaune, I did turn down the first time when I was asked if I have any questions. Now I know I have. Mr. Kurwale.
Yes, sir.
Somebody from your office made a statement which is very intriguing. He talked about Osusu. Do you know what Osusu is? Or you're laughing?
Asusu. Okay.
You know what it means? Huh?
Yes.
Is this the Osusu that you guys come in and collect monies from? It's an Osusu. The council was an Osusu for you people.
Asusu is a monthly contribution by staff.
Yes, but from what we have seen, is this an Osusu? The council was an Osusu for...
The council owns an Osusu. No.
Okay.
It's the staff that owns Asusu.
Okay, and but the staff were not using the council as an Osusu?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. I believe it's 1:30. It's a convenient point to stop for prayers. We may rise. And I believe, sorry, we have another witness. Do we? So we will quote and we would, for now, discharge. For now, we will allow you to continue on your reconciliation. We have another witness to come in the afternoon.